Okay, so I am a Virgo sun, Aries moon, Sagittarius rising. And I'm gonna break down a little bit about that because it's really funny. So, when I wear something on my head like this and I wear my glasses, I am my Aries self. So that's what you're gonna get from me. You're gonna get the Aries from me. When I take my glasses off, pull out my little front pieces, and wear something on the back of my head that's dark, I'm my Virgo self. When my head is down, and I can sometimes not wear the glasses, or I'll wear something on my eyes, or if not, I'll do something with my hair, like take my twist out or something. That's when I'm my Sagittarian self, because I love my copper hair. Now, it's so funny to me that we have so many layers, and I did not know these things about myself until recently when I started my spiritual journey, like another layer of it, because the first layer of it was me like just pretty much setting boundaries a little bit. But, when I really got into knowing about myself, that's when I started to learn about my different signs that make me up, or I make up. Now, my entire childhood, I was really well versed when it came to astrology because my parents were really into it. However, I really didn't know much about myself other than the fact that I was a Virgo born on September 7th. But recently, I have been studying astrology and going into my natal chart and into astrocartology and all of that kind of stuff, and my human design, and really getting to know who I am. And because of that, I realized that I have layers that I did not know that were there. So some parts of me are going to be more Sagittarian or more Aries than Virgo. Now, for anybody who didn't know, and even if you do, you should know by now that the signs are governed by the 4 elements, which is earth, water, fire, and air. And then those signs have modalities, which is cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs. Now, the creator was really funny when she made me, because she made me be all 3. Now, if you're not familiar with what cardinal signs or the modalities are, I'll break it down to you really quick. Cardinal sign or cardinal energy is directed toward initiating action, rising to challenges, and making progress in life. And that is something that's very big to me. With Aries being a fire cardinal sign, that gives me my ambition and drive to really go in life the extra mile that most people would quit. Now, I messed up in the video a little bit before, and I said that I was all 3. I'm actually 2 mutable signs and 1 cardinal sign. Now, I'll explain what a mutable sign is. Mutable energy is fluid and changeable, versatile, but sometimes can get too used to routine, which a Sagittarius and Virgo both are. Now, the Virgo is a earth sign and the Sagittarius is a fire sign. So that Aries side of me sometimes has to come out and push the Virgo and Sagittarians out of its comfort zone. Now, I say all of this to say, do you know what your signs are other than your sun sign? Do you know what you have in your chart? Do you know what your human design is? Because when you know these things, you can better navigate in this life, because you already have a path that's been cut out for you. And that's something called life path numbers that I can talk about in great detail in another video. There are plenty of resources online for you to go and see what your signs is, but you have to know your date of birth and date of birth time and where you were born. You can put it into these little online things for free, and you can get your whole chart, but you have to know how to read those charts. So if you're interested in learning more about who you are, and you need some help or anything, just hit me up in my email, and I can point you in a direction to some answers about yourself and what I looked at into myself. And this is free of charge. Donations are greatly appreciated, but this is just to help somebody, because I know a lot of people are kind of in this spiritual journey. They don't have a lot of direction, especially if they're the chosen one or the black sheep of the family. So I'll be glad to help you. Do not DM me, as I don't answer DMs, but go ahead and send me an email. You can click the link in my bio to get my email, and I'll send you some resources of what I use personally during my journey.